Yeah, so guys, welcome. Honestly, there's been so much information coming out that I just kind of wanted to do a quick video, just kind of going through a few things. I love a few leaks, rumors, and even some official announcements. But I'm gonna start with the big boy because it is getting into that Apple season. It's currently rumored, as you can see by Apple Track, that the iPhone, the next iPhone range, and other few products will be announced around. Well, it is planned for September. We don't know the exact date, but it's rumored to be September the 9th. And as you can see, a few devices are coming up, but what I really care about is those devices, right? And if you look carefully, you're not seeing the iPhone 18. It's not because the iPhone 8 is not coming out, it is just currently rumored that it will be coming out beginning of next year, and it's going to leave room for interesting addition, should we say. We're looking at the iPhone 18 Pro, the iPhone 18 Pro, and the new and improved iPhone Ultra, or at least what is rumored to be the iPhone Ultra, or called iPhone Ultra. And this is the highly anticipated, highly rumored foldable iPhone, which is super cool. But yeah, outside of that, we're going to be talking about a few of those, some rumors around it, and we'll talk about some official announcements from Google, because we are looking at an event tomorrow actually that was recently announced by Google, and it'll be for the release of the Pixel 11 range. So yeah, let's just get into it super quick. Okay, so I think let's just start out with the big one, the biggest leak of them all, which is this foldable device. Right now we're looking at a few interesting specs that are currently rumored. I think there's like three main ones that I probably feel like are the most important ones, or the ones people probably care about the most. Right now it's looking like we will be getting a 5.5-inch screen on the outer side, which is quite small, but if you've seen the reception to the Z Fold 8, this is very similar in terms of shape, not shape, but in terms of like size. So it is a bit of a smaller side, but it is quite wide as well. So, and then on the inside, it's going to be a 7.8-inch screen. Again, very similar to the Fold 8. It's going to be a passport look. As a lot of people have been naming it so far, but again, yeah, this is what we've made so far. On top of that, we are looking at two cameras on the back. They are rumored to be 48 megapixel wide and ultra wide, both being 48 megapixels. The biggest omission is going to be the lack of a telephoto, but what is rumored is basically, honestly, it's because of space. The phone is too thin when opened up to put the telephoto, so for now it's not looking likely. In terms of thinness and size, there is going to be a 4,800 to potentially 5,000 milliamp battery on the inside. I mean, based on the size of it, will probably be very similar to what the Z Fold is, using some amount of silicon in the batteries to allow for this small compact phone to have that much of a battery, which should allow it to run most of the day, especially if you're using it closed. I'll probably give you all day when you're also opening it up and using the inner screen. It'll probably be a bit shakier. Yeah, some other things. The A20 chip will be in this device. It's the new 20 nanometer. No, sorry. The new 2 nanometer architecture, which is a crazy thing, because I think back in the day, I remember when like the 14 nanometer was coming out and even everyone was just raving about it. But yeah, times have changed, and this is like the latest and greatest. I mean, look, it's gonna be a good chip. Nonetheless, it's Apple. This is gonna definitely be it's gonna be more efficient, and will probably be the most powerful one that they have as well. So super excited to hear more about that information. And I think the most important thing is gonna be the software. We have no information on it apart from there will be some sort of split screen, or rumored to be some sort of split screen features and scaling of apps to fit the inner screen's display, which obviously, I think, knowing Apple, they are perfectionists. So yeah, I think another big one that I should probably mention is that the crease. This is one of the biggest reasons why Apple well, it's the admit that is why Apple took the time. This is what they typically do, but that's been the biggest thing and biggest challenge for most folding phones. And it's not going to be creaseless, but from what we're hearing, it's going to be very close. Most likely similar to how Samsung is doing it. from what we're hearing, it is a Samsung panel on the inside of this device. So probably that weird, like, I think it's a super thin aluminium or titanium on the inside of that screen that kind of like straightens the screen out, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so the last thing I wanted to bring up is actually something that's actually been announced, not the rumor itself. This is the Google Pixel 11. Google has announced that they are doing a full announcement on August 12th, which is tomorrow. So yeah, some of the rumors around this event so far is that the Pixel 11, Pixel 11 Pro, and the Pixel 11 Pro XL will be the main devices being released alongside the Pixel Watch 5, the Pixel Tag, and they will be talking a bit about the new Tensor G6. The Tensor G6 that will be in these new phones. So on the topic of the Tensor G6, there were some Geekbench results released recently, and it's looking a little bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie. Look, Tensor has never been the most powerful chip. It's actually been one of the worst performing in terms of just raw power, but somehow they always make it work. So yeah, these are some of the Geekbench results that were released for the Tensor G6. As I said, it's look a bit shaky. If I'm correct, people at least in the comments were talking about how it's quite comparable to the Exynos the Exynos 2400 or 2400, which is a 2-year-old chip that was found in the S24. So in some ways you can say, wow, Google's so far behind when it comes to their chips, but again, they have a very AI driven mindset when it comes to devices. So I'm pretty sure everything that will be discussed about this chip and in the showcase will make sense. Now, there's a lot of rumors going on, but these are some of the renders on what the device will actually kind of look like in terms of colors, designs, and like all that. So they are still keeping that like pill shape, but there's quite a few things. I haven't seen much on the foldable, to be fair, so I'm just kind of gonna ignore that as just like a rumor instead of like a leak. But there's been one interesting leak that did come out earlier today, which was one of the biggest leaks that's been out for this thing is going to be about, I think it's called the Pixel Glow, which is like an LED in the camera. Don't know about the functionality, don't know much about it, but it's basically, think about old day Android devices, how they had like an RGB light on the front that was like that popped up for different notifications and stuff. I think something similar, probably with more functionality and more AI functionality, but this feature will be exclusive to the Pro XL or the Pro models, I'm correct. I'm not sure if it's the Pro or the Pro XL. I'll probably just put like something over it, but yeah. But anyway, guys, I mean, that's just something. I'm just trying something new. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know down below. Again, if you did enjoy it, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, especially with some of the new changes that has been made to the what's it called, monetization goals. So at least for next year. So I have about couple of 6 months or so to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and that's what I'm going to be gunning for. So I'd really appreciate if you could. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, give it a like, and I'll check you guys probably tomorrow just to give my first impressions on the Pixels. But yeah, have a blessed one. Peace.